This article comes from metro.co.uk. It is about an Air Force officer. The title is Air Force Officer Goes Public with Terrifying UFO Encounter. It's coming right for us, he says.
It's already here. What are we going to do?
Well, a floating red square the size of a football field hovered over a U.S. military base not once, but twice, according to a new report, causing terror and chaos. In 2003, the 2003 incident was first made public during July's congressional hearing into the UAP, formerly known as UFOs. Giving sworn testimony, former U.S. Navy fighter pilot Lieutenant Ryan Graves described this event secondhand, recounting the morning of October 14th in which a mysterious red square floated above Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. Now speaking on Lieutenant Graves' podcast, Merged, a second military source has revealed the object returned later in the day. It was surfing.
Surfing USA.
That fits in with the 2 a.m. smooth, sexy jazz time.
Come on, ladies. Come give me a call.
Oh, naughty, naughty. I thought the camera wasn't recording, but it is. Jeff Nucitelli, a senior patrolman at the time, was not on location but heard all hell break loose as screaming came over the radio. Ah! Pretty much. The screaming. It's coming right at us. It's coming right for us.
Now it's the wrong scream.
Now it's right here, he said. At first, he probably thought it was a joke because Air Force cops are well known for playing elaborate pranks. you know
The
how
old
they
UFO
are.
prank.
You know how they go. However, it quickly became clear that it was no hoax.
Oh, this is a real transmission? Oh, shit.
Shit. Man, everyone.
Here we go.
It was hard to hear because they were screaming and they were scared, he said. This is all playing out on the radio and the dispatchers are communicating with them, trying to get more information. It's just chaos, you know. The dispatchers are basically advising everybody to go on alert to get information. By the time Mr. Nucitelli arrived at the base, the object had disappeared and things calmed down a bit. He said to the best of his recollection, he interviewed about 6 people about the incident alongside his
Don't do
superior
your due
officer.
diligence now. 6 people.
6 of them. All fucking 6.
There's 100 people. Just need 6.
6. Basically.
So what did you see, officer? Shit, I saw everything.
Saw what he said before me. I saw it. Whatever it was he described.
Cheers, mate.
Basically what he described was that an object came in, was moving strangely, erratically. It got bigger and brighter as it came in, he said.
Almost like it's coming closer.
Pretty much. Then it came at a high rate of speed and flew right off up to the entry control point,
Okay.
and stopped. And they all stared at it, and it just shot off. Although he did not witness the UAP himself, he said that he had no qualms in believing the testimony given to him at the time. These guys are trained observers. They're posted out there 24/7, he said. They know what aircraft looks like. They know what fishing boats look like.
Okay.
It's a bit different.
All right. There's a fishing boat in the sky. Why is there a fishing boat in the sky? Where'd Kevin go?
I mean,
and which one do you put this shit in my pants?
He knows what a fishing boat looks like. I didn't feel that they were jumping the gun because there had been a UFO. He also interviewed Boeing contractors with top secret clearances who had witnessed the first appearance at around 8:45 that morning and said they weren't playing a prank. And if they did, they're going to get an armed response from people with M4s, he said. Mr. Nucitelli added that they described basically just a big square object, a flattened square the size of a football field, silently floating over the launch pad, glowing red.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it. Shoot.
Sorry. Why is every single UFO basically compared to a football field?
Because for us dim-witted Americans, we all know what a football field looks like.
You go fuck yourself. Dim-witted American. Fucking dim-witted.
I mean, if you said it was about the size of a soccer pitch.
Tap over here.
I'm leaving an angry comment.
Fuck these guys. They pick on football. Wait. Shit.
It was going.
Okay, how long is a soccer field? Is that 100 yards too? I really don't know.
I don't know.
Wow.
They vary.
The guy that likes soccer.
I think it's about that. I don't fucking know. It's because we don't measure it besides the goalie box.
How long is my
favorite sports no basic information.
I got this for you people. Don't worry. I may be blind, but I got 100 yards. It's the same as a football. Okay, hold up. Anywhere from 100 to 130 yards long. Mm-hmm. How can it vary?
I'm telling you, they vary. Very stadium to stadium.
Well, I say, you're an idiot. Not you, Conan. You're cool.
All right. I used to remember playing on different fields that was like, these ones are awesome because it's tight, close, and then these ones feel like you're legitimately could run box to box and it would take you a year.
It could. It did. And it was.
All of it.
But proceed to give these people your
information.
Yeah. Okay. Long as a football field, red light. Got it.
Sweet. Asked by Lieutenant Graves if it could have been a military test, he said, I don't know. It could have been a test. Okay. But the military typically doesn't test technology on an active base because the potential for disaster to happen is so high.
Gotcha.
Great.
Wonderful. Cool.
Had there been cops on the scene, they might have shot at it. A lesser cop, apparently. So for them to test something over an Air Force base, it would just be a disaster. The base north of LA is now leased by Elon Musk's SpaceX. Mr. Nucitelli added he had already provided testimony to the Pentagon's UFO desk, the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, ARROW.
I love those fucking acronyms.
They sure fucking do. And they were genuinely interested in looking into it. He said he believes at least 80 people must have seen the red floating square that day, and he is now trying to track down more witnesses. More than just the 6 at the time, am I right?
All right. I mean, 6 isn't enough. It's a tesseract.
Yes.
A floating tesseract.